Mike and Brian yaje? Hello.
Poa, niko poa.
Mnanisikia?
Yeah,
so nataka tuanze, though si watu wote wameingia, but because of time nitaacha wengine. Brian, sijaanza kushare screen bado. I haven't shared the screen. So I want us to start. The rest can join us. And I just relate whatever. I mean, just brief on what I told you earlier. Hope mnanisikia, Brian and Mike.
yeah.
Yeah. So as the rest join, we just start off. Let me share the screen. Hope you can see you can see my screen.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah. So I want us to do go through the highlights I gave you, just for in case you didn't know, you're a beginner and you're asking yourself how you can go through placing your trades, logging into your account, how to determine your lot size, or how you can place your lot size, such and such things. That's what I want us to do right now. So to log into your account, you either you are using your phone okay. I'm trying to get the Google Chrome. So you can be using your mobile applications, FxPesa app. In this case, that's what I recommend for you to use. And in case you haven't registered for even a demo account, just reach out. I can help you have with the procedure to register for a demo account or and a live account, of course. So on your mobile app, if you have it, and someone also can be using the web, for this illustration, be using the web. So you just search FxPesa.com.
Jana.
So after you are there, for the mobile app, if you have the app, it's just direct. But for one using the web, there's a little procedure for you to follow. So let's say you have registered for a demo account or for a live account. You just log in, you tap the login, and then you use my FxPesa trader. So once you do the FxPesa trader, you'll be given the option to log in. So you click on the login directory, and then it will give you the option, yeah. So for the one using a mobile app, this is the kind of platform you see. This pop-up window pane that you can see on my screen, that's what you see on your mobile application. So I'm gonna log in to my demo account for just illustration purposes. So after you input your account ID and your password, you click on the login. Yeah. So once you are logged in, you see a platform like this for the one using a mobile application. That's the FxPesa app. And the one using web, you just be the same platform, nothing changes. So that's how you can log into your FxPesa account. So for those who have not yet registered, you can reach out with me in my, you can just text me and I'll direct you how to do it. So next we'll do, just a minute. So next you are to tackle how to place your trades. So after you have done, after you have done that, now you want to maybe place a trade. Yeah. Now you want to place a trade. The main things you have to consider when placing a trade. Number one is your account balance. And number two, the required margin of that specific trade that you want to place. And then also you'll also need to take note of the lot size. Lot size goes hand in hand with your account balance. So let me illustrate a few trades. I'm not going to do analysis today, just unless maybe you can do it tomorrow. For today, let me just take you or highlight what you need to know before you start anything. So I want to show you, let's say, let me use an example of someone having an account balance of less than $100. Just in case you have an account balance, your account is worth $100. To determine your lot size, let me just open a trade. This is the pound and the US dollar. Now let me say I want to place a trade in this. I am not going to do the analysis to tell you that you have to do a buy or a sell, but then basically it's all about buying. You buy expecting a profit out of that, and also you sell expecting a profit. It's not like the shares or the stocks where you buy and you hold waiting to sell later. That doesn't work in the foreign exchange markets. Here, it's just a one-way order. You sell and you expect a profit, and you buy expecting a profit. Let me just give you an highlight of my trades. Let me move this up here. So if you see down here, don't know whether I can zoom. I can't zoom. but they are so tiny. Don't know whether you can see them. So down here you can see the trades. There's a order number, created time, symbol, direction, volume, open price, current price, stop loss, the take profit level, the commission, the swap, and then the profit. Yeah, and then you have an option to close. So this should not work the person using a mobile application app, just the same. So you can see the first trade, that's the gold and the US dollar. I've placed a buy order. Yeah. The second trade that's dollar Japanese yen, I've placed a buy order. The third and the fourth trade are the euro dollar, and I've placed a sell order on both. That's the euro dollar. So the direction is in this case the green arrow facing, it's upwards. That's a buy, and the one facing downwards is a sell. Basically, on your chart, an uptrend is considered a buy opportunity, and a downtrend is considered a sell opportunity. So that's the difference. In that, if you place your trade just at this, if you place your trade at this point, you expect, and place your take profit at this point, that's a buy order. And when it reaches this point, the take profit level, the trade will close automatically with the profit that you have locked in your level. And in case you placed a sell order at this point, it will just be a downtrend. And if you place your take profit, let's say at this level, that's why your take profit will be, yeah. And once the trade just trends and reaches that level, it will close automatically because you had placed a take profit at that level. Unless you want to do it manually, of which is not advised. Sometimes maybe data may run out and you panic, maybe you know, shit can happen. So in this case, that will be a sell order. In both cases, on both scenarios, you are expecting a profit. So once you are done with that, you open a trade now. By the I just diverted a little bit, but it's for the better cause. Now you open a trade. We opened the pound dollar, yeah, and you want to place maybe a buy order. I just do a random thing because I can't do the analysis right now because of time. So I said we use an illustration of someone having an account balance of $100 and below. You can be having $10, $20, $15, yeah, $50. Your lot size will be the first thing to take into consideration. Actually, I can just zoom this. I found a way. Yeah. Now you'll have to bear with me. The chart isn't that good, but I'm just zooming in for you to see what I want. Oh, wow, becoming too much. Let me take it back to. Okay. Yes. Hope you can see. Can you see what I want you to see, like the lot size? Can you see it? Where my cursor is? Okay, let me reload this system. Hope you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me reload again. Yeah. So Can you see where my cursor is at this point? Yeah, I need your response to know if you are together.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so you are doing the pound and the euro dollar, the pound and the dollar. That's the trade I want us to illustrate with. So remember, you're doing an account of less than $100. Even if your account is above $100, you will still consider to have this as the lot size. So for an account, let me start with, maybe you want a lot size of 1. Now, let's take a look at the required margin, where my cursor is still. Can you see the $344.74? You can see that, right?
Where is it?
Where my cursor, to the right top, where I'm just rotating my cursor.
Disconnected.
Huh? Yeah.
You have seen that.
I see.
The
Yeah.
top right. So I've said we are doing an account value of $100, and then I've placed my lot size to be 1. Lot size is the amount of the amount you want to trade of that particular asset. Now, after you've placed your lot size to be 1, next thing you consider is the required margin. Now here you can see it is $344.77, and the P value is $10. Now P value is not something to consider, because it's just a determinant of how the amount of profits you will get out of that trade. So the thing that should concern you is the required margin. It's 344, and remember your account value is $100. This is way above your account value. So even if you play this trade, it just can't go through, because it's the required margin is 344 and your account value is 100. So you are less by $244. Now, I want us to now take a lesser lot size. If you click on this drop down where my cursor is still, there's a variety of lot sizes you can be using, from 0.01 all the way to 10. But for someone now using an account value, having an account value $100, let me just go straight to the point that you have to use a required margin of 0.01, not more than 0.01. I've explained to you, for someone having that account value and then tries to have a lot size of 1, you have seen the required margin is 344. Let me break it down further to 0.1 now. The account value is $100 and the required margin is 34.48. Now, here you can place the trade, but there's a problem. What if the trade, you analyzed it, yes, but then this market is just influenced by the major economic news, major market news. And then after you've done your analysis and you place your trade, let's say you had put a buy order, and then after those major economic news, there is a reverse of the trend to a downtrend. Yeah. Now, you stood at a chance to get more profits, of course, because the P value for a 0.1 lot size is 1. You can see that, right? Is 1. But also the chance of getting losses if your analysis didn't do a better analysis, considering the time economic news were to be released. you also stood a chance to lose more. Yeah, you also stood a chance to lose more. Now, let's say you had a 0.01. That's my recommendation for you. The required margin is 3.45. The p-value is 0.1. It's a little profit. I mean, a little amount of profit you'll get. You know, the p-value is just, let's say I'm going to discuss that later. Let's say your take profit level accounted for 50 pips. Now you multiply 50 times 0.10. That will be how much? Let me get someone to tell me the amount. Vini Sokindo.
I'm getting you.
Yeah, 50 times 0.1. How much is that?
5.
Yeah. So if you multiply, mean your take profit level accounted for 50 pips, and the value of 1 pip is 0.1, you stand a chance to get $5. At the same time, if your stop loss was 40 pips, let's say 40 pips, and the p value is 0.1, you stand a chance to lose $4. So the main thing here is how you manage your risk management, where you place your take profit and where you place your stop loss. That's what matters. So it's advisable for you to place a lot size of 0.01. Every trade signal I usually send, before you just place a buy or order and then you trade, remember your lot size should be always to 0.01. So up to that point you are together. Yeah. Have I left someone behind?
Yeah.
No, we are together.
We are together. Yeah. So now you have done 2 points, 2 agendas for today: how to log into your application or to your account, and how to place a lot size. And the lot size, I have told you, you have to look at the required margin. Now, I've just remembered something. There's a trade, because I've told you, once you place your lot size, always check the required margin of that specific trade. There's a trade that even if I send you the dollar Swiss franc, yeah, the dollar Swiss franc, yeah, this one. Now the dollar Swiss franc, let me just place the letter 0.01 as I have told you. Now, can you see the required margin of that trade? Mike?
Yes.
Just read out the figure.
$37.5.
Yeah, that's that $7.5. That's the required margin for a 0.01 lot size of the dollar Swiss franc. Now, I can't, actually, I can't just send you this trade, because someone can or might be tempted to place this trade. The reason why I can't send it, it's a 0.01, but the required margin of that trade is way higher than maybe someone has a $100 account or a $30 account. At the first place, at that dollar account, you can't place this trade because it will tell you you have insufficient. You just get a notification that you have insufficient funds. At the same time, someone having a $50 account, yes, you can place this trade, but I've told you things can go south. And by what I mean by things going south is things going against what you expected. And when things go against what you expected, means you stand a chance to lose on that specific trade. So this is just to notify you that before you place a trade, remember to look at the required margin after you placed your lot size. So next, let's look at how to place your take profit and your stop loss. Now, I've sent you a trade signal, and then let me use the euro dollar. And you can see the automatic lot size for the FxPesa app is 0.1. So you have to edit. You just backspace, and then you edit your cell at 0.01. That's simple. So after you place the euro dollar now, I want us to trade this trade, the euro dollar, and the lot size I've placed as 0.01 as I have told you. And then the required margin now is what you'll see. It is $2.96. This one, even if someone has a $30 account or $20 account, you can play this kind of trade. So next is for you to determine. Now you have done your analysis and you want to, maybe after I've done your analysis, you see it's biased to be a sell order or a buy order. Yeah. Now, just on the right side of your screen, for the one using a desktop, and for one using a mobile application, once you open you log into your mobile application, you enter your details, you will just click on the euro dollar. The bottom of your screen is what you see a chart, and the bottom of your screen, you see this can I say window? What can I say? You just see this instruction. Let me use that word at the bottom of your screen. So I want us to do a sell order for this case. So we are selling 0.01 lots, yeah, of the euro dollar. So you have maybe I'm just making an assumption that you have done our analysis, and the buyers for that trade is a sell. So you just come to the sell option and you click on it. That way, you will have activated the trade. The trade, okay, let me just go back. Don't know where they can go. Okay, let me just reselect. Before I do that, let me select the, so the lot size is 0.01. Now, you can see the trade directory is inactive. It's blank, just a trade and then a box. Yeah. Now you have said you are going to sell. You click on the sell, and then I hope you notice that difference. Yeah. So I hope you can see that difference. Now, how to place your take profit and your stop loss. Your take profit, let me just zoom out a little let me zoom out a little bit for me to see. Hope you can see. Is it visible to you? Can you see the screen still? Hope you can see the screen. So after you place
It's visible.
yeah. So after you place your sell order, the trade icon is active. Now, the main agenda is how to place your take profit and stop loss. Still, the stop loss is inactive, take profit is inactive. So you have to click on this box. There's a box just before the take profit. There's a box just before the stop loss. So you have to click in the boxes for it to be visible. So let's place our trade. Now the price. Now the pips are just automatically calculated, and the value is just automatic. Now the price is what you will edit. Someone can go for to edit the pips also, but then as for me, I do send you the price, the trade signals with the price level for you to edit or to key in. Now let's say you backspace everything. Yeah. Now it's 1.1. Let me say, let's take profit to be 1.1800. Hope you can see what I've done. Can you see that? Your response?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you come back to the stop loss level. I usually give you also this level. Let me say we edit that to be 1.1, 1.1. The current price is, let me say, no, what can I, let me say 1.1760. Yeah. And then let me just edit this. Now, the take profit levels of input do not rhyme with the current price. Now 1.18 is above the current price. Let me just try to get the chart. Let me try to get the chart and then we come back to, don't know what's the problem. Yeah, so on this, the current price is 1.1. On the chart, there is a red, is it a red or maroon? There's a maroon, where I'm moving just my cursor here around. There's a maroon and green. Yeah, it keeps on changing. Green and maroon. That shows the current price of the trade. You're seeing that, right? And the lot size is 0.01. We said we do a sell. Now the sell and the take profit has to be below the current price, because you're expecting the trade to be on a downtrend. So your take profit has to be way below the current price. That's it, 1.18273. That's the current price. It keeps on changing, 182.270, 266, yeah. So our take profit, let's say it is 1.18000, yeah. Now we take our stop loss to be above the current price, and then we place it to be if the current price is 1.18265, our stop loss must be 1.18, let's say 3388. You're seeing that, right? Vincent, can you see that?
Yes.
And the rest of you, hope you can see that. And now, after you've done that, now you've placed your take profit and your stop loss. Now you execute that trade by pressing click on the trade icon, and that way you will have executed that trade. For you, also let me do the same trade before I show you the open trades. Now for the same trade, let's say we want to do a buy order. Just you click on the buy icon, yeah, and you come to your take profit. Now the buy icon, for the buy trade, you still, you do your take profit has to be above the current price, because you're expecting the trade to rise on an uptrend. I'm just, my cursor is within the chart, the middle of the screen. Now, the current price is 1.18255, and you expect it to rise above the 1.218261. Now your take profit must be above. So let me edit this to be, let me say my take profit will be 1.18388. I've not done the analysis yet, but then it's just for your illustration. And then your stop loss, let's put it to be, it must be below, because that it's a buy. In case the market goes against, I think we do a class on more about the stop loss and your take profit. If it's against the stop loss will safeguard your account from losing more than what you expect to lose. Now, the current price is 1.18261 right now, 258, it keeps on changing. Now your stop loss will be below. Let's put it at 1.18200, and then you trade. Now you see this indication, and then it tells you order successful. Now, the next thing for us to do is to do what we call, how can you close the trade? I'll zoom out. Yeah, I just zoom out, and at the bottom of my screen, you will see the open trades now. Previously, I'd shown you the trades that were open, and for you to now close a trade, for you to close a trade, what have I just done? It becoming, let me zoom in. Now, what remains is how you can close a trade. For one using a mobile app, you just go to your specific trades. Once you go to your specific trades, they are the open trades, and then I'm just trying to do something here. I can't access this. Let me just zoom out a little bit. So for me to be able to access these trades. Now, here are your open trades. For you to close a trade,